Hello? If you've got a sandbag, this is the time to get it out. If you don't have a sandbag, you can take something a little heavy, a heavy book or something, and wrap it in a blanket or something soft because it'll be laying on your belly. We're going to take a little bit of time to bring it in, bring it on in. So go ahead and find your position on your back. I'm going to take the sandbag or the gentle weight on your belly. Remove glasses if you have them. And just start by experiencing, having a sense of that weight on the belly. You can move it around your belly. I like mine kind of across my hip bones, but depending on where do you want to feel where do you want to feel a little bit? Where do you want to feel into? What do you want to breathe into or have that awareness around? So just go ahead and take a moment. And just notice the breathing, your breathing. Feel that rise and fall of the sandbag, perhaps. Just observe for the first minute or so. As I feel that weight or that resistance on my belly, does something in my nervous system feel supported? Does something in my nervous system relax? Is there a clarity or something there? A sense of all is well in my world, possibly. Or maybe the weight is an irritant. Whatever it is, just allow yourself to have whatever experience you're having as the place to begin. Now, if you'd like, consciously direct your breath into that sandbag. So I'm actually going to use my air and do just a gentle push of my air, not a big thing, but more conscious pushing or responding to the weight on my belly of the sandbag. And then exhale, really allow that sandbag to help my air go out of my body. So there's a little bit more energy on my inhale. As I'm feeling my relationship to that sandbag, that weight, maybe gently pushing it away. And as I exhale, allow that sandbag to move into gravity, helping move the air out of me. If you'd like Ujjayi breath, it can be nice and soothing here. And if you are seeking a breath ratio, almost anything will do, depending on what you want to achieve. Let's start with just balance for right now. So just go ahead and inhale and exhale match each other. Allow that letting go, that draining of tension, of anxiety, of worry that might be hanging out in the guts. Just let this exhale be a way to just drain out tension, fear, anxiety, worry. Perhaps the weight of the sandbag is giving your being a sense of support. So letting go might become easier. Being more supported in your letting go. Let's take a few more breaths here. And just release that breathing pattern and just observe. Now go ahead and breathe above the sandbag. So as if the sandbag were staying still, but allow yourself to direct your breath into the area above the sandbag. And let that sandbag stabilize that lower region so you can really expand into that upper region with fullness, with vitality. And as you exhale, just feel that energy, that vitality, that brightness move through your body like a delicious, nourishing treat. So as I inhale into that place above the sandbag, I'm feeling not only my chest and my diaphragm and my lower ribs, but also in my back, the place behind my heart. Bringing in that sunshine, bringing in that nourishment, that vitality. And as I exhale, allowing that sense of light, bright vitalness move through my body, move through my being, distributed like a delicious treat of prana for myself. I can send that prana treat into my shoulders. And as they get nourished, possibly they might relax into my neck. All the places I'm sending that prana, as I'm sending that nourishing prana, just notice if they respond by inviting more relaxation or more sense of, ah, yes, thank you, I needed that. Now I can relax because I'm not so hungry or so depleted. This breathing particular aspect can be quite potent and transformational. So if you're done, just stop and relax. If you wanted to continue a few more breaths, go right ahead, but don't overdo it. Overdoing it would look like feeling a little agitated. We'll do one more as a group, unless you've already stopped. And just relax then. Now take the sandbag and place it on a diagonal. So I'm moving it from one of my hip bones to my opposite rib cage. So it's going in a diagonal shape across my body. So I have mine here on my left my left hip bone region up to my right rib cage region. And just feel what that feels like to have that asymmetry cross the center line here. Just let yourself breathe into this experience. Don't try to make anything happen. Just let it be what it is. You can breathe into the sandbag, you can breathe around the sandbag, or you can just watch the breath and sandbag relationship. Couple more breaths here. And then go ahead and place the sandbag back to where it was originally. Just notice if you feel anything different. You could also remove the sandbag, but to me that's too much lifting, so I don't want to do that, but you might. Just notice how your rib cages might feel different from each other. And then change the diagonal to the other direction. And now go ahead and remove the sandbag. Take a moment and feel. Just notice. How does that whole torso, digestive place, what is your experience of it now? And just allow yourself to inhale so, exhale hum. Feeling any tension, anxiety, worry, fear, jealousy, apathy, etc. Just drain out of your body, receiving the nourishment of prana. If you would like to stay there longer, go right ahead. Otherwise, take a deep breath in and release. And gently wiggle fingers and toes, thumbs over the head. Roll your head side to side to side, balancing anything, the brain perhaps. And eventually rolling onto one of your sides into a loose fetal position. And when you're ready, you can gently push yourself up into whatever position it is you'd like for today. This is a great thing to do at the end of the day, before bed, or just any time where you're feeling a slump, or just feeling a little overwhelmed with the speed of life. So enjoy. Namaste.